Tim, you're going over a lot of Dark Ages. And now it is time, after all this time, after all our collecting, all my mail calls, we review Dark Ages.
And look, all the comics aren't in the back where he can see them but can't.
Yes.
So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go check out his mail call.
Oh my God. All right, so the credits for Dark Ages issues 1 through 6 go to Tom Taylor for the writing. Artwork goes to Ivan Coelho. Colorist is Brian Reber, and letters go to VC's Joe Sabino. So, guys, if you have not seen the Decoding Panels episodes, I highly recommend going to check those out. That'll give you a full, complete rundown of the story, told in a super dramatic and awesome way, and you can sit there and listen to it and have a lot of fun.
It'd only be better if it was me or Sonny.
That is possibly true. We will never know, except in a multiverse like this story takes place in.
I've offered.
With that,
I was probably about to be asked, but I probably didn't answer the phone that day.
Probably not.
You were.
So yeah, Dark Ages. This starts out with the world as we know it, but not as we know it, right? Characters are kind of the same, but not really. And this big, huge, giant earthquake takes place across the entire planet. And little do we know that there's this creature named the Unmaker that has been put inside the core of planet Earth to be imprisoned, hopefully for eternity. However, this creature has arisen, it has awoken, and none other than Earth's, Earth's mightiest heroes and the Fantastic Four go to try and put a stop to this. A lot of them are killed right away. The death of Doctor Strange, Ben Grimm, the Thing, Vision, Scarlet Witch, just to name a few. Invisible Woman is on that team and she barely survives. And then before Doctor Strange is killed, he unleashes an enormous electromagnetic pulse from another universe onto this Earth that effectively wipes out all electricity across the planet. And chaos ensues. And it just goes and goes and goes with other characters from that particular multiverse Marvel universe getting killed off in spectacular fashion. However, over in Europe, Apocalypse is planning the demise of the planet, and he has the Purple Man under his control, and the Purple Man has in turn taken control of other major Marvel characters: Mr. Fantastic, Captain America, Ironheart, Dr. Octopus is working alongside him, Beast, and many more. And the heroes of this particular story, Spider-Man and Nick Fury, Nightcrawler, Storm, Black Panther, and even Dr. Doom fights for the side of good. And they are traveling to Europe to put a stop to Apocalypse once and for all. Favorite scenes is this issue right behind me, issue 4. Absolutely amazing when Ant-Man and Fin Fang Foom show up. The helicarrier that can't fly anymore, that's converted into a floating watercraft. Absolutely fantastic. Spider-Man is amazing. No pun intended. Nightcrawler's fantastic, right? Nightcrawler's great. The characters are wonderful. Ivan Coelho's artwork is absolutely stunning and beautiful. Tom Taylor, I think this is the best work he's done for Marvel. It was a lot of fun to read. And I was really excited with each issue, especially doing these for Decoding Panels. Most everything about this series was good. The only thing that I didn't like was that it ended too quickly. I personally thought that it could have gone another issue or 2 at most, and that would have tied things up very, very nicely. And when issue 6 came out, it just all kind of ended in a snap. And I was like, what?
They Thanos did.
Yeah, exactly. But things happened in a cool way. Wolverine even makes a cameo appearance in there.
Cyclops.
Exactly. And Wolverine's death is
worst scene
awesome.
Worst scene.
Yeah. It's absolutely, it's worth seeing. Dr. Octopus, what happened?
I said worst scene.
The worst scene?
No, but it's worth seeing.
It is worth seeing, yeah. But so overall, writing for Tom Taylor, I give this a very solid 9. with the exception of the last issue. That's the only thing that kills it for me. That would have got a perfect 10 out of me if it would have gone longer, but it was just cut way too short. Artwork, however, for Ivan Coelho is a 10 across the board. So my final rating for Dark Ages 1 through 6 is a 9.5 out of 10.
That's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yep.
God, Sonny's gonna be like, it's a time.
I had a feeling when we get ready, I was like, I know this. I'm like, I already know what Jamie's gonna expect me to say.
Oh yeah, so
Jamie?
he's gonna be like 9.9.
Okay, on to you.
No, but yeah, as Tim said, the artwork was amazing. There's a couple letdowns for me, especially with the Miles Morales Venom Carnage symbiote.
They built it up so high,
and they just dropped it like, one of Michael Jackson's children. It was horrible. It just let me down.
Think it.
Oh, poor Rickroll.
oh my
but no,
lord.
It was a great story. It kicked off very well. It had me enticed throughout the whole thing. He basically played Injustice, like he had Injustice in one hand and went, I can throw this in Dark Ages.
Yep.
And did. So there's a lot of characters that don't make it at the end of this book. As we were saying, I personally think like I said, the Miles Morales was a letdown, and then this could have been a 12 issue maxi. I don't want 2 more issues. I want 6 more issues of this, because I think there could have been more story drawn out to that point. We got Deadpool, which is really cool. He brought in a lot of humor.
He was a great
light,
part of the series,
and he wasn't like oversaturated.
No.
Within it, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, hey, I'm Deadpool, let me take up the whole book now.
Oh, sorry, Jessica. You want to kick the body for a little bit?
Yeah. Sorry, Purple Man. I thought these were rubber bullets. So I mean, God, to me, guys, the art was at least a 9. So let's go
Okay.
9. It not going as well, and the letdowns throughout the book at the end, not the beginning, but the end, I'm gonna give probably like an 8.
Wow.
But overall, like with that, the way I feel at this moment, the books to me is I give it an 8.1 overall, because of the fact I don't want to just give it an 8, because I feel like that let down so much that it just distinguished all that hard work on the art for me.
Right on.
So I'm gonna go 8.1 for me.
Okay.
Now we're going to me. Jamie,
It's a 10.
Jamie, I definitely see what you were saying a lot, and I agree with you on a lot of the things. Like I said, I was thinking the same thing. Like Tim, when you said that maybe like 2 more issues, I was thinking 8, but I was thinking more towards like 12.
Right.
Jamie was saying-
If they'd have stretched it out to 12, this story.
You could have told so much more of that event.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could
And
have honestly
backstory too.
pushed.
yeah, because it was, like I said, artwork. I think we're all in agreement that the artwork was terrific, and I think that was definitely for me really top tier. But they said the story, like I said, it's interesting. It's all-star cast. I mean, we have all these characters. I really liked their choice to have Apocalypse be the main villain. I'm a big X-Men fan, and really like Apocalypse, one of my favorite villains.
Even
Like
the
I said,
Mystique cameo was, or not, like a little
Mhm.
brief.
Yeah, we have Mystique
stint
in
was
there. Yeah.
great.
Yeah, but and so we had so many characters, and some of them, like I said, the story could have grown so much bigger because we had characters and like, oh, here they are, this big character, and then either an issue later or literally 5 pages, or in Wolverine's case, 3 pages later, they're killed. Like, okay,
Yeah.
here is this character, they're killed. Okay, here's this
Like
character,
they
they're
were
killed.
calling Laura Wolverine through the whole series, and then you see
Did they explain?
Logan.
I can't remember. Did they explain why Logan was there?
Apocalypse, I
adamantium.
think, had grabbed him like right in the beginning and tossed him in there and
Yeah,
just
but did
left
they-
him there.
But
They
didn't
needed
s-
his adamantium.
Yeah, but did they?
Okay.
But didn't they give like a reason on why they kept them in there, like anything
No.
like that? I don't think so.
No, they just said he'd been down there for years.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, so that was the thing with me. Like I said, I enjoyed collecting with everyone. Like, the artwork was great. Jim, like you said, there were some letdowns. Like I said, I felt that it was such a big story. I do think it should have been longer because you have so much going on, so many big characters. Like I said, to kill them so quickly that's one thing that always gets to me is when characters, you get these great characters and they're killed so fast, almost like they're nothing.
Mhm.
But it is entertaining. I enjoyed it. I felt like I was going through each issue fast, and it's like, oh man, it's already done. So I'm like, okay, in a way that's good, in a way I want more, but in a way like, okay, at least I'm not like, oh, I just want this to be over with. So it is entertaining. It is good. I would have liked a lot more. Unfortunately, there were some letdowns. Like I said, I do like the Deadpool part. Like you said, he wasn't oversaturated. He didn't overdo it.
Get
he
in
made
the
a good
van, guys.
appearance.
We're gonna drive there.
Yeah. So I liked all his parts. For me, like I say, it's a good story. I don't think it was the best event. I think the points
It
the
could
ball was
have
dropped.
been though.
It could have been
Yes.
even bigger. Yeah, I think with more, I think it should have been longer, and especially with the killing characters, not to do it so fast. For me, so I say Dark Ages is a good story, and I give it a 7.8.
Wow.
Ooh.
So I had a feeling you'd be surprised by that one, but yeah. So I
We
still say
just
good,
went right
but-
down the
yeah.
numbers.
Yeah. I'm not surprised by that score, Sonny. What I'm surprised by is the fact that we're all so close. Well, me and you are close.
You mean
So-
yeah?
yeah. Tim's
yeah.
in another stratosphere.
You and Sonny are closer than me and you are. Absolutely. And I'm 9.5, Jamie, you're an 8.1, Sonny, you're a 7.8. That's different. Usually
They're still all
we're-
good though. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Usually
yeah.
it's Tim and Sonny going, this book is
10 out of
amazing.
10.
It's a 10.
Sonny, what do you
Um,
give it a 10? I give it a 10. What does that make it? A 10 out of 10.
Everyone else in the chat, it's a perfect 10.
Amazing.
Jamie, 4.
I didn't like the fact that I had to turn pages. I
did not enjoy the fact that I got a paper cut reading this and it ruined my book.
I was so disappointed. Ruined the whole story for me. Took me out
Yeah.
of the moment.
I had to read about hard skin. This is horrible.
And
Okay,
juice.
maybe throw a pen at somebody. Maybe
Yeah, make myself
That-
feel better.
That is our highest searched podcast episode, though.
It is.
Yeah. Thank you, Sonny,
It
for that.
is.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for recommending that incredible story of Exo Man of War. I'm really looking forward to
Sonny
you
goes
playing
to
panels
bed
with
at
it.
Sonny goes to bed at night thinking he's Harry Potter in the chamber of Hardskin.
I thought you were gonna say I think of being man of Exo Man of War.
No,
Oh my
no,
God.
just a wizard of hard skin and juice.
That's amazing. Can I go to that school, please?
At least I'm a wizard.
You
of Soul.
would want
I
to
got
go to
that.
that school. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm here for the hard skin classes and the juice.
Just
Like
step
The
in there with
the
the
soft skin classes are still open.
with
Yeah.
a case of beer and
Sonny's
a
in most of
boombox.
those.
Step aside, runts. Time to party.
He's in soft skin 101.